Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome back to a brand new Division video. What if you guys today are the 5 and 6 bonuses for some of the classified gear sets in the game. Now unfortunately they're not all in the game. I wish I could test out like Alpha Bridge or Tactician, but we do have 4 classified gear sets in the PTS 1 right now. So I'm gonna go over all the 5 and 6 bonuses for these gear sets. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and let's get right into this. Also, the quick thing I do want to mention is if you guys want to see the patch notes for yourselves, the link in the description will be to the forum so you guys can read it. It's pretty long, but if you have time, it's pretty interesting to see all the changes they did in patch 1.7. Anyways, the 4 classified gear sets we know the bonuses for right now are Final Measures, Sentry, Striker, and Reclaimer. Now like I said, it sucks that we don't have like Alpha Bridge because I'm really interested in that, but I'm still really excited to test these out. So first of all, the classified gear set's primary range or stat range is going to be anywhere from 1274 to 1401, which is very high. Like I said, this will counter a lot of like the high-end / exotic builds in my opinion, because to get like 1400 base, firearms or electronics is pretty insane. Anyways, off the topic, the first gear set we're going to go over is Final Measures. So the 5-piece Final Measure will give you 15% exotic damage resilience, which is really nice, and also 15% protection from elites. Now this is not really too crazy. I mean, protection from elites and exotic damage resilience is pretty good, but I was expecting something better. And for the 6-piece talent, what it does is when a grenade is defused, the player and all group members within 30 meters gain a buff based to the grenade's type that was defused. For example, EMP and Shock will increase your skill power by 15%, Incendiary Grenades will increase your weapon damage by 15% for 8 seconds, and Flashbang / Tear Gas will increase your armor by 15% for 8 seconds. So this is pretty good if you want to be that support player and you just want to, defuse every nade on the map. This gear set is for you. Now moving on to Sentry. Sentry is pretty interesting how it works right now. So the 5-piece will give you 15% accuracy, which isn't too big of a deal, but it's going to also give you 15% damage to the head. Now this is really good if you want to build like really crazy like marksman rifle builds, or even if you want to try this out with assault rifles with something like brutal, you can definitely do a ton of headshot damage. Also for the 6-piece, the NPC's targets can now receive up to 6 marks. After 3 marks, every headshot on the target has a 25% chance to spread a single mark to the additional target within 10 meters. At 6 marks, your headshot damage on the target is increased by 100%. So for example, if you're marking one NPC, it has a chance to go over to the next NPC and mark them, a 25% chance to do that. And also if you stack it 6 times, the headshot damage will be increased by 100%. So you can do like 2 million damage really easy if you have a really good marksman rifle build. Coming up next, we have the Striker gear set. Now from the looks of it, this looks pretty interesting. The 6-piece bonus definitely caught my eye. The 5-piece bonus isn't really that impressive, but what it does for the 5-piece bonus is 1, you get 10% stability, which is really good for like bullfrogs or any other weapon you can't really handle. And also it gives you 5% enemy armor damage. So in total you get 15% enemy armor damage. And now for the 6-piece, what it does is every hit adds a self-healing bonus up to 0.1% of max health per second. This bonus is further increased by 0.1% to every 1000 stamina. Stacks up to 100 hits. Bonus is reduced by 1% every second. Bonus can be removed by a EMP. So what that pretty much means is not only can you stack Striker for damage with your weapon now, you can also stack it for health. Now I'm not too sure how this is going to be effective in PvP or if it's going to be a little bit broken, but from the sounds of it, it sounds pretty cool. Not only are you doing more damage, but you're also getting your health back when you kill the NPCs, which is really nice. If you don't have a lot of health on kill on your build, this is something you want to look into. Last but not least, we have the Reclaimer gear set. Now in my opinion, I'm going to be honest with you guys, this looks a little bit broken. I'm not sure if it is, I haven't used it, I haven't seen anyone use it, I haven't seen anyone talk about it. But from what I read on the patch notes, this looks a little bit broken. So for the 5-piece, what you get is 15% support station range, which isn't too bad, it's not that big of a deal. You also get 25% support station duration, which it's pretty much going to last a little bit longer, which isn't that big of a deal anyways. Now for the 6-piece, this is where it comes a little bit broken, as I said in my opinion. First up, you get 50% support station revive time. So instead of getting revived in like 5 seconds or 4 seconds, you're going to get revived in half that time. Next up, you get 100% support station healing speed. Now this is insane. If you have a really good support station build and you get like 15 or 16,000 health every second from your support station, if you have Reclaimer and you have the 6-piece, it's going to heal you quite a lot. Up next, you also get 100% support station health, so it's going to be even harder for it to destroy. And lastly, support station gains a 25% chance to have no cooldown triggered when it is destroyed by an enemy. This chance is increased by 2% every 1,000 electronics. So what that pretty much means is whenever someone destroys your support station, like a NPC or a player, you do have a 25% chance of instantly having no cooldown, and you can put it back down again. I kind of like this because they actually made a like a percentage chance. I'm pretty sure in the PTS they talked about it where it was going to be a 100% chance that you get it right away if you have the 6-piece Reclaimer, which I'm really happy they changed that, because as I said, it sounded even more OP when they did say that in the state of the game. Anyways, that pretty much concludes the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Those were the 4 gear set, classified gear set bonuses in the PTS 1 right now. As I said, I'm pretty happy that we are going to be able to test these out, but I'm kind of sad that we don't have like Alpha Bridge, Predator's Mark, or Tactician, but you know, it is what it is. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for my videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one.